Hello, beautiful artisans. Happy Wednesday. We all made it to Wednesday. So we should be able to get through the rest of the week, right? So welcome to my channel. If you are new, we create with all recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. And I love your suggestions. Just recently we had a suggestion to upcycle lampshades, and we explored that a little. And we're going to be taking deeper dive into that in November. But I got to tell you, I am super duper happy with this holiday um, Christmas yo-yo quilt. So I'm going to lift it up. Everything is sewn on. All we're doing today is putting the backing on, and I'm bringing you along with me on the beginning of it so you can see and have an idea on how to do that if you want to do a backing. So, we sewed it onto the base, and the base, as some of you know from the last quilt, from the last video, the base was simply a thrift shop decorative pillowcase. So we took the backing off of it, and I'm going to turn this around to show you the backing that we are putting on today. So I'm going to turn it around. I have everything pinned into place, but check out this fabric. This is vintage. This is a vintage fabric, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's little florets, if you can see, embroidered. Just loving it. So what I did is I just laid the piece over the back of the yo-yo quilt, and from the base, and this is what I mean by the base. I'll take this pin out. This is the base that we were sewing onto. So you can see some of the stitches from the yo-yos. So I folded it twice, which is a couple of inches. I give myself enough room to work. And that way, if it starts pulling, I can let it out a little bit. And that way you have a nice relaxed backing. So with that, that's what I did. Oh, and here, I'm just going to measure this so you can see. Now, this is the measure of the base and the backing. It's about 26.5 by 21. Now, if we measure our beautiful, beautiful yo-yo quilts, okay, you're going to get a little bit more than that, because our yo-yos are, as you know, just scalloping just a little bit over the edges. So this is measuring 28 for width and 23. So it's approximately 23 by 28. It's it's a perfect size for a lap quilt. It really is. I love this. So, and really, working on a pillowcase as a base, I love it because it's all hemmed already. So that's one less thing you have to worry about. The only thing you have to worry about when you're hemming a hem is the backing, when you do the backing. So I do the backing like this. It's a back to back and folded. So I'm going to take this out, and I'm just going to show you. I'm doing a very simple running stitch. That's all I'm doing. Is it okay your stitches are showing and you're going straight through? Well, I got to be honest with you. I didn't think I was going to go through the thicker part of this. This is the thicker part of the of the base, okay? So I didn't think really I would go through it. But you know what? It's not such a difficult task. It makes the stitches a little more secure and it's totally fine. Now, the only thing we'll have to do with this particular piece is when we finish, you see some of the stragglies here. This is from we'll just have to, clean up some of the threads that might be um, sitting there, and because this is an older piece. So I got to tell you, I love this. I totally love it. So you just hand stitch straight around, and this just kind of comes together. I mean, it just all works beautifully. So it didn't have to be a Christmas design on the back. Just the little florets like this brighten up and fall right into the theme of holiday as it is. Now, this is the other thing I want to show you. So we're going around. So I will continue in that manner straight around, hand sewing the backing to the base. Then I'm going to go around and I'm going to tighten up a little bit. The yo-yos I think might be a little floppy, even though they have a tie knot. We'll see. Now, I've done that in the past, and I noticed very quickly that when I did every single one, it kind of pulled it. So not every single yo-yo may need to have an extra stitch. It's totally fine to leave them like that because guess what? They're already tie knotted on there. So that's totally up to you how you want to do that. But so yeah, that's how this came out. And again, just to repeat, I'm just going to put this over here for a moment. Just to repeat for those of you who didn't you're catching up with the videos or you didn't see it, these larger yo-yos were made from a circle that was a 14-inch diameter. So then when you sew it into your yo-yo, it becomes about a 7-inch diameter. So these smaller ones were made with a 8-inch circle diameter. Then when you sew it, it becomes about a 4-inch. Now you can make your circles all different sizes. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right up to 10, 15, whatever you want, because then you have all different size yo-yos, and how beautiful is that? You could do the garden bloom, and I really do want to do a yo-yo quilt like that with lots of different sizes. We may do that with the spring one because the spring one is next. So with this, I'm just sewing my backing on just like that today with a very simple running stitch right along the edge, straight around this piece. So then, and then I'll do a short, I'll do a short video to show it to you. And then I'll show it to you again in our next video for our next project. And so what is that? That could be we have a lot, but I will tell you it's most likely going to be uh the coin bags. So I really have got to get some stitching and work in there. And so over on Patreon, I dropped a video yesterday showing you and talking to you about the measures of cotton dishcloths. Today, I did take time to go and do couple of errands. I got the box for the North Carolina blankets. So they're sitting in the box, and I'll be putting that on TikTok, and I'll probably put that on here too, like a short video. And so those are going to go to North Carolina finally, I'm happy to say. But I did take the opportunity when I went to buy the box to look for some yarn. And I will share with you also the next video, the yarn that I ended up getting, one tiny little skein. Uh, the All Halloween colors are sold out, or like the whole shelf of cotton yarns is sold out. So that's what was happening today. So we may take another day closer to the weekend to go to somewhere like Joann's, check it out, or who knows, maybe Hobby Lobby, but we'll see. So with that, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me on this beautiful holiday quilt, yo-yo quilt. And with that, you have a beautiful day. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. And thank you for subscribing and being on board. And you are the sunshine of my, what is it? Apple of my eye. Sunshine in my life. You have a beautiful day. Love and light.